Hi, I wanted to take you through law kits, why they work and what makes law kits better or different from your traditional brochures. Firstly, I think it's worth saying how they came about, and as I was a practicing solicitor, the one thing I know is that solicitors generally aren't that good at cross-selling. Most fee earners think their job is to look after their clients as it is, do the best job they can for them, and that's it. A conveyancer doesn't want to cross-sell personal injury or wills. Wills person can't cross-sell a personal injury, even though there's fantastic opportunities to do so. So what I wanted to do was create a tool that actually made the fee earner's job easier, so that the request for more information about other services actually came from the client instead of the fee earner having to generate the response. And that's where law kits come in. They're very handy size, makes them easy to place around the office, easy to pop in with letters to clients for your clients to be able to take them out and have a look at them and see exactly what you do. The reason they work, there's a couple of main reasons. One is the size. If you have traditional brochures, on the front of it will say your guide to personal injury services or our personal injury services brochure or moving home. And before the client even picks that up, guess what? They know you're trying to sell them more of your services. That the size of the brochure is traditional, the message is traditional, they know what you're trying to do. The difference with law kits is that they've got a different approach, they've got a different front, your guide, your family, so it looks different, it's a different size, different message. So the client picks it up with a different mindset. They're not thinking, oh, I'm being sold to, here's another sales guide, I'm being sold some more legal services. They're thinking, oh, what's this about? It's different size, different shape, different message. So that's a much better position to come from because your client's interested or intrigued by the proposition. Secondly, the message, when they open them up, they'll find the message inside. Not very clear, that one, but you know, the way it's laid out, the way it's set out, it's not a traditional, this is what we do, buy our services. It's an introduction or some information that you wouldn't normally find in a brochure. So it's different. And that's a good thing. Different is good when it comes to trying to cross-sell your services. So if you can see the benefits of law kits, how could you actually use them in practice? Well, the first thing I do whenever any of my sort of regular consultancy clients take on law kits is I'll clear out everything that does not promote that firm's services. There's no point whatsoever in having newspapers, magazines, other people's product brochures, etc. in your reception. That's your prime selling space. When your clients come into your office, all they should be able to see is what you can do for them. The beauty of law kits is if you have 6, 7, 8 of these, different sizes, different messages, they'll sit in one display unit alongside each other in a big stacking unit, and instantly it says all the services you can offer: personal injury, wills, conveyancing. It explains at a glance that you can cover all of these areas. Now, as well as having them displayed in reception, you've got to have them displayed in all your meeting areas, because what will happen, and I've seen this happen and it makes me very happy for the whole reason they were created, clients will sit there opposite a fee earner at a meeting and they'll be looking the whole time at these range of law kits and seeing all of your services. And what then happens, which is just beautiful because it saves your fee earner's job, client will pick up one and say, for instance, "Well, I didn't know you did wills. Oh great, who do I speak to about that?" Now from that point on, the fee earner is comfortable because they've actually been asked by the client, so they are serving their client, giving them more information as requested, and the client is happy because they've requested the information, so it's not a hard sell situation. That's the beauty of law kits. So you use them in your offices. At the other places, every month send out a different law kit with your standard client letters. So one month send family, the next month send personal injury, the next month conveyancing, then business. That way you're sending out something that costs very little, that goes out to your clients with postage you've already paid, and makes sure they can't miss your services. The worst thing most solicitors do, they might mention the range of services at the beginning, mention them at the end, and there could be 3, 6, 12, 18 months where they don't tell the client anything about the rest of the services. Wasted opportunity, massive wasted opportunity. So you can enclose them with every single client letter and make sure. I have one client who used them perhaps even more aggressively than I might, which is saying something, bearing in mind I'm a marketing person as well as a solicitor. And they would send out an initial letter, and on the letter they stapled every one of the law kits they had to the right hand side, so the client actually had to peel off the law kits to read the letter underneath. Now you might not be inclined to go that far. This client did, and do you know what? She used to have clients come back in with them with a staple in the top still and say, I didn't know you did this, who do I speak to? So law kits work, and that gives me great pleasure. Every client that's come to us, every solicitor that's bought from us has come back and reordered. And that tells me one thing, that they work, they bring in more work for you. Your return on investment. When you request a sample pack, and you can see all of the law kit ranges on the law kits website at lawkits.co.uk/family.html, family.html. They're all this size, they're changed to match your colour scheme. You can change all of the content or keep it exactly as it is so it's ready to go. You can have, obviously your logo will go on there on the back, and your contact details, and they can be ready in 14 days. You can have a full set of promotional materials. What's that going to cost you? Starter pack, 3 lots of 1,000, so if you have 3 services, is £990 plus VAT, or you can have 6 lots of 1,000 for £1,800. Now that means you've suddenly got 1,000 promotional pieces of material for every service you offer for all 6 of the core services. Now if you start sending that out, are you going to get your money back? You will. You will get your money back. That's why clients come back to us. £1,800 spent. If you're sending out 6,000 of these, 1,000 for each area, you need 3-4 clients to come back to break even, but you'll get a lot more on that. And more importantly, with the changes in the law, Tesco law, bank law, whatever you want to call it, getting closer and closer, your clients will be fully aware of all the services that you can offer, and it will keep them coming back to you time and time again. So if you want your full set of law kits, you want to be talking to your clients, explaining all of the services that you can offer, place your order, we'll get your artwork done for you, it's all prepared, it's all part of the price, there's no hidden extras. Within a couple of weeks you could have a full set of cross-selling promotional materials going out to your clients, generating new inquiries without your fee earners having to do the work. Thank you.